Welcome to another full self-driving video, everybody. We're gonna take a drive on our usual route in downtown Austin. Beautiful Saturday on the, the 4th of 2022. It's 1:35 p.m. We're running FSD beta 10.12.2 and we're gonna go for a drive. So our first stop is going to be Franklin Barbecue. And this route's usually pretty challenging, so I'm curious to see how it's gonna perform on the new version. So I'm just gonna wait for full self-driving to give me the go, and then we'll get started. All right, here we go. So we're making a left here, and again, I will move it along if I feel like it's going kind of slow. So right there, it did it on its own, which is great. Very confident left turn. And you'll see here that the lane markings are okay. You know, they're okay. You can kind of see them there. But we're gonna let the car do its thing as much as humanly possible before jumping in and doing something about it. So I think last time on this route, there was an intervention where I had to, I wasn't sure what happened, and there was actually a pedestrian or biker on the left side, and it stopped for it when I didn't even see it. So at first I thought it was abrupt, but what ended up happening was that it was actually legit. So it's stopping at the stop sign here. It's going to let the other driver go, and then it should go. It's going to wait for the, okay. So that was weird. There was a pedestrian there, and it was starting to go, and then I wasn't really sure what to do, so I just pushed it along. If I didn't push it along, it probably would have stopped for the pedestrian, which technically would have been the right thing to do, but I was already halfway through the pedestrian crossway, so I went ahead and went. So there's a biker in front of us here, a dude on the bike. This is downtown Austin. We're at the campus right now, at the UT campus. And it's a Saturday, so there's not gonna be a lot of people on campus, but it's still, you still get a fair number of interesting behaviors. So stop sign here, very good. Nice safe stop, behaving pretty good so far. Outside of the little quirkiness with the pedestrian, but again, I just told it to go because it was infringing on the sidewalk, and me stopping in the middle of the sidewalk while the guy was crossing was probably a little bit awkward, so I just went ahead and went. So it's getting on the left lane here to attempt the left lane. So this is actually not bad. I actually kind of like the way it's doing this. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna get on the left lane. Okay. Again, the lane markings are odd. It's tough to see what the road actually wants you to do. So in that situation, it behaved as safely as possible, right? So far, if we compare it to the last run, I think this time it's behaving a little bit more confidently, especially during that area there with like the parked cars on the side, but not bad so far. This is an interesting left turn. So this left turn is about, it's not a 90-degree turn. It's probably closer to like 100 to 110 degree left turn. So I'm curious to see how it's going to take this. And it's a double wide left with a left turning lane on the side going this way. So it's technically 5 lanes, and it's supposed to go on the 4th lane, right? The 4th or last lane. So it's green. Let's see what it does here. So I think yes. So it's not really sure what it wants to do. Okay. So there I intervened because it asked me to. So now we're gonna wait for, there we go. Oh, okay, let's try again. All right. So we're back on full self-driving, and you can see that there is a lot of construction around this area. So there, the left lane ended and it merged to the right. So that was good. We got some construction here. It's okay. Now kind of veered left and right. I think it was trying to avoid bumps in some way, but there wasn't nothing in front of us, so I'm not too mad about that. So now here it's supposed to go right. Let's see how it does this. Very nice. And it is I think we do have a dedicated lane, so it should go, and it's not. So I'm gonna push it along because we do have the lane to ourselves here. All right, now it's supposed to get on the left lane. Very good. It's going to keep veering left. So this is good. This is really good. Good. Some school buses on the left there. I think one of the teams at UT probably has a game or something going on. Okay. So not bad. Pretty good, actually. Okay. So far, versus the last drive, this one's definitely more comfortable. It's not as stressful. I would say. It's definitely... I do feel an increase in confidence. I definitely do feel an increase in confidence, but yeah. Quirky behavior here and there. I'm sure you guys saw the little bit of quirkiness. But again, these roads are, I'm guessing the self-driving team probably doesn't have as much data set around these roads as, say, in California. So throwing these sort of situations to the FSD team is probably a good thing. So, all right. So now we're supposed to be on the left lane. So let's see how it handles that. So it's left blinker on. Very good. Awesome. So it went to the left. It found a spot. Beautiful. Okay, very good. Very happy with that. Good job, car. Okay, now this one's going to be weird. So it's supposed to be on the left lane, and there's traffic already up ahead. So let's see how it does this. Oh, actually, it's the next light. That's the next light. So let's see. So nobody... Okay, perfect. Good. Clean. Very good. And it's going to make a left here. Let's see how it performs this. It is going to be going in blind. So, oh, and... Okay, you see that? So it found the curb at the last minute. Okay, good. And it's supposed to be in the middle lane here. Perfect. Okay. Not bad, honestly. Okay, that was not bad. I'm actually very happy with that. That left turn was interesting too, right? Because you guys saw it made the left turn. You didn't see there was a median until it came across, and then it's corrected to the right. Now, a human being will probably already know that's there. So it's hard to tell unless you've already gone through there, right? So, all right, so then Franklin's is on the left here. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it actually makes the left here, because we do have some pedestrian traffic. Good, okay, so it made the left, and I'm gonna push it along a little bit. Here's Franklin Barbecue. Very good, okay, so I pushed it along. We're here, so I wanna stop it here. Okay, not bad at all. Look at these guys eating. Oh, it smells so good, oh my God, okay. Who's hungry? Who's hungry? Okay, next stop, we're gonna go to the Capitol building. All right, now I'm gonna try to get around this guy. So I'm gonna do this myself. Actually, he's gonna go. Is he gonna go? All right. This is a little bit of a challenging environment, so I'm gonna let it do its thing and see what it does. So this is a 2-lane somehow, and there's cars parked on both sides, and we have pedestrians going to Franklin, so it's gonna be an interesting behavior here. So let's see. So it's being really careful with the pedestrians, very good. Okay. Oh, no, that was, yeah. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, so good thing we caught it there. It was supposed to go straight. All right, so that was strange. Not really sure why I wanted to go left there, but it was supposed to go straight. So that was a bad behavior. Okay, so there, pedestrian in the middle of the road. Okay. So here's a stop sign. Now this one's going to be a little bit challenging because there is traffic coming from the right, but as you can see, it's a little bit occluded, right? So it's going to creep up, and it's going to, oh, yeah. So now we're in the middle. See, so that was not good. So now it's stuck in the middle of the road. So I took over. Yeah, those blind turns are very challenging. So, okay. I'm just going to put it back on. Okay. Yeah, so that left turn, you can see, was a challenging turn for the car. It was sort of another one of these like over 90-degree turns with blockage on the right side, and it started to creep forward, and there were cars coming, and it just stopped on the opposite side of the road waiting for traffic to go, and of course traffic is going to be confused there because it wasn't really sure what to do. So what I would have done, I would have creeped maybe not nearly as forward and waited for the traffic, and perhaps try to clear the intersection faster so that I can get to the lane that I need to get to in time before any traffic would appear. So I think that's one of the weaknesses of maybe being super hesitant on the safety side, like meaning like prioritizing safety to a maximum, because you will sort of run into those situations. All right, so we got a green light. We're gonna make a left on the next one. So let's see, there's cones here, supposed to go to the left. Okay, I took over. Yeah. I'm not really sure what those cones are supposed to be doing there. Okay, now this one's supposed to be on the left side. Let's see what it does it. Okay, I stopped it. It was going a little too fast for my liking, so I got in the way there. As you can see, these roads are pretty freaking challenging. All right, so let's see how it does here. Slow down, try to squeeze through, very good. It is confident, man. It is moving a lot more confidently. It's just some of these situations, again, very weird turn here. You've got a lot of construction. It needs to go to the right, and it needs to find a spot. So I'm gonna let it try to go. Okay, good. That was actually, it was very well handled. It creeped forward until it was confident. Left turning lane, it's gonna go to the middle. Okay, not bad. We didn't really have a lot of room to move. Okay, not bad. I'm not mad about that. It's making its moves. It's making its moves for sure. And I think we are a little fortunate that we don't have traffic around us as much too, so it's able to do it a little bit more smartly. All right, we got the Capitol building on our right here, so we're gonna creep up a little bit. And then we'll hit the stoplight there, and I believe that's going to be our arrival spot on the right here. Okay, so we're here. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop it here. I was trying to go to the left lane for reasons I don't know. All right, very good. So Capitol building on the right. So this is our next stop. All right, next stop, we're gonna go to Zilker Park. A lot of people out. You can see these people on their Segways having a great time, probably taking a historic tour with their helmets, being really safe. Safety first, y'all. Great job. You see those scooters on the left there. So Austin is one of those cities that has those scooters you can whip around in. As we go through this intersection to the left is Congress Avenue, which is one of my favorite roads in Austin, to the left there. There's a lot of cool restaurants and the high rises and stuff. It's just a beautiful place to take pictures and have some dinner on the street, on the sidewalk. Really cool place. So far what I think, it's definitely more confident than the last version. We did see a couple behaviors that were strange, for sure. The one behavior at the beginning with the pedestrian was interesting to watch. But so far, there's definite improvement in confidence. Now it's just a matter of, okay, how much better can we get at predicting what to do, right? So here we we should be able to make a right on red here, so it's gonna stop at this intersection. We got a cop there on the left. So we got green, so it should just go, perfect, okay. So this is a bike only lane, so it needs to go on the left here. Okay, strange. So I didn't put a lot of pressure on the steering wheel, it took me off, so that was kind of my bad. But it technically shouldn't have gone in that lane on the right because it was a bus only lane. So it should have made a right into the middle of the road. And it's a right-only turn as well. Now, theoretically, it could have gone there and just utilized that as a way to get onto the road and make a left, but I think people do that, so I'm not too upset about that. It should have, let me put it another way. As a human, I would have just gone straight into the middle lanes and just skipped that one, but I don't know if that's correct behavior or if it's just what humans are used to doing or what I'm used to doing, right? So now we're supposed to be making a left, so we got to get on the left lanes. Okay, there's a car on the left here, so let's see how it behaves here. So now it's got an opening, very good. We got somebody in front of us as well, very good. So here's in the middle. Okay, so now it's supposed to get on the left lane again. So let's see how it does this. Very good, it got ahead. Okay, good. Good, no problems there. It's so interesting as a beta driver, like, I've talked about this before in my videos. It's different being a passenger and you have someone else driving your car, and it's because you're always like, oh, I would have done this, I would have done that. But as a passenger in the driver's seat, it's even trippier. So we have a median here in the middle. Okay, all right, not bad. Now we're supposed to be in the middle lane here because we got construction blocking our way. Yeah, we're just gonna, okay, so it's just deciding to go in the left lane, but with the right blinker on, and that's not gonna work, Chief. So let's see if it self-corrects. So I'm gonna creep it up a little bit to the line. Okay, it's green. Go ahead. Yeah, see, it's confused because it wants to go straight, but it's in the left lane. Let's see if it self-corrects. Haha. Yeah. Another one of those situations, you know. What I should have done, I should have hit the autopilot button. So I'm gonna wait and see if we get a green arrow, and if we do get a green arrow, I'm gonna just push it through. Or if yeah, so I'm just gonna push it through, see if it makes the left. Go ahead, buddy. Yes. Okay. Whoops, sorry. I wasn't paying attention to the screen, just paying attention to the road. Okay. Okay. See, yeah. So it's trying to get over to the right lane, and it recognized it too late. So okay. Now we're gonna go up a couple blocks. So in a situation like that where it made the wrong turn, it looks like the GPS didn't recognize. Looks like the GPS didn't recognize the mistake fast enough for the system to know that it should have made a right. So now we're gonna wait and see if it's gonna make a right at that stop sign where the bus is, but there's a bus stopped right there. So what is it gonna do? Is it gonna stop behind the bus? Yeah, let's see, yeah. Let's see what it does here. Yeah, so it's gonna go around the bus, and is it gonna make the right turn here? Let's see if it makes the right turn. Okay, is it gonna make the right turn? Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, all right. I'm pushing it along here. So yeah, another confusing thing for the car there, that behaved really oddly. Again, a human would have known to just go in front of the bus and make a right. The system here stopped behind the bus, and it's like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to be here, and then it moved over to the middle lane and then made a right. So yet another weird situation for the car to navigate through. But again, this is all great data. I should have hit the damn thing again. See, I'm slacking today, y'all. I'm slacking today. But this is good. This is good. This is good behavior for the car to navigate through. I did push it along there, so it should have picked that up as a snippet for the FSD team. So that's good. So now we're gonna go up about a 500 feet, 400 feet, and make a right here at the light. Should be on the right lane, and then we're gonna make a right. So go ahead, yeah, right lane, come on, buddy. Yeah, so it's taking forever to do this. I'm gonna push it along. I have somebody behind me that probably hates me. Okay, and there was dirt on the on the right lane, so maybe it didn't recognize that it was a right turning lane. Again, yet another weird situation, and we got to yield here to the right. We should have our own lane, so it's stopping really abruptly here. I would have just gone a little bit further, so I'm gonna push it along a little bit. Let's see if it knows how to be. So I tipped, okay, I got somebody coming, and good. All right, so it stayed on the right lane there, not bad. Okay, and then we're gonna keep going on this road. It does want to make the right move. I mean, that's the thing. It's trying to make a right move, and it's doing it way more confidently than before, which honestly, from the perspective of trying to get data sets, that's probably not a bad thing, because if you have an attentive tester that's going to intervene when it does something strange, that's ideal. Okay, we got a blinking red here, which should behave as a stop sign. So let's see how it behaves. And we got double stop here. And we have somebody that's trying to make a left. Let's see how it does this. So he's gonna make a left. Now it should go. Perfect. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. He's doing it safely, waiting for that car. Perfect. Good. Happy with that behavior. Okay. We continue on to Zilker Park. Oh, there's tennis courts on the right. I do play tennis. And I don't think I've ever... Wait, is this Caswell? No, it's not Caswell. All right, it's putting its right blinker on, but I don't know if I would have put it... Is somebody... What's going on there? Is someone on fire on the right there? That car's smoking. That's not good. I think it's burning coolant fluid. All right, so we're gonna make a right here. Let's see how it handles this. It's gonna probably come to a slow down. We got the curb on the right, and it's going to make a right up the hill. Nice, confident. That was good. Very happy with that. And then it's gonna make a left on this driveway that doesn't exist, so we're just gonna call it done here. Okay, not bad. Not bad, okay. Next stop. All right, off we go again. This one's about 10 minutes away. Swift's Attic, in case you don't know, and you're from Austin, it's one of my favorite restaurants of all time. Delicious. All right, we got a USPS truck here blocking our eyesight to the left, so it's made a stop. That's gonna creep up. Double lane, please stop. Okay. All right, so it's waiting for the car. Very good. Are you gonna go? Okay, it's going. All right. And it's went on the left lane, which is great because we need to make a left here, so that's fantastic. I didn't do anything there, no interventions. This is Caswell. It is Caswell. All right, I play here. I was wondering, why did it look so familiar? They have really good courts here. So if you're from Austin and you want to find some good courts, Caswell is great courts. All right, so it's trying to make, it's putting its right blinker on for reasons that I don't know. I should have brought my tennis gear. We could have gone play some tennis. All right, so we got some slow traffic in front of us, people trying to find parking. You had like 3 parking spots up there, bro. I guess it just wanted to park on the road. Okay. Can't say no. And you can see Texas has these like really like wide roads that are unmarked. And it's props to the car for knowing where to be, because it's just a road, not marked, just a big road. I always wonder how people that are not from the States, what they think about these roads, because it's like, it's just a road. There's nothing else, like no lanes, nothing. It's just road. All right, we're creeping forward. So this one's yet again another somewhat, not too, the left side is a little blind. The right, he's got a lot of, okay, perfect. Good. Found the spot. Skipping the middle lane, going is perfect. Okay, so that was clean. That was really good. That on the left side though, it is challenging because it is kind of blind. The right side you can see perfectly. The left side is blind, but it found a good enough spot for it to go. So that was great. All right, we got another blinking red, so this should behave as a stop sign. Double lane stop sign, which I don't understand, to be honest. I don't know who came up with this concept of having 2 lanes with a stop sign, because the person on the right is always going to be blind. So like, I don't know why. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But it's the road. It's what happens. See, like, for example, this guy's on the left now. So how am I supposed to see what's going on? All right, so it's just said, screw it, my turn. Perfect. So I like that. That was great. It's like, screw it, it's my turn, and it went. I love that. That was awesome. That was really good behavior by the car. And what I'm noticing too is when we're not faced with like some like weird scenario, look at how beautiful the city looks. Look at that building going up there. If it's not thrown like some weird scenario, it behaves perfect, to be honest. It behaves just as good as a, say, navigate on autopilot. So the internal camera died, as I suspected. So we'll go ahead and add some audio here as for my overall thoughts. So we're parked. There was a death loop there in 35, which I'm sure you saw, where it didn't know if it was on the top highway or the bottom highway. And we were trying to get the UT, which is the University of Austin, Texas campus stadium, football stadium. And we just kept going around 35. You know, we kept trying to go back on 35 when the campus was right there. And so I just drove straight to the campus, and we could have just avoided 35 entirely. So that was odd. That's more a navigation issue more than anything. I wouldn't put that in full self-driving. However, it did make incorrect turns when trying to get to the right highway in some spots. So that's something that I think needs to get looked at. I don't know if there's a way, maybe I wonder if there was an update that allowed the software to read signs, like actually read the signs, if that could help tremendously, because it would know, hey, like highway says I have to go here, like GPS says I have to go here, and the sign reads blah, so I should be going here, right? So perhaps one of the updates that could really dramatically help is actually reading the signs, so it kind of behaves like a human would in that respect, especially if the GPS is not able to decide which part of the highway you're on. But yeah, so I hope this is helpful data for the Tesla team. I hope this is helpful data for everybody to sort of know where full self-driving is. Definitely an improvement from the last version. There's still things that need to be addressed, but this is why we do this, is to provide the data to hopefully help clear that up. So hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. Like it if you enjoyed it, so more people can watch. And yeah, I'm excited for the next version, man. Clear improvements in places, but we still have some work to do, so we'll get there. Thank you guys very much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.